crafters, welcome into Guys Craft 2. My name is John, and some things just always have to come with a story, right? So I am very fortunate. I work for an amazing company, and as part of our normal workload benefits, I work what's called a 980 schedule. So basically what that means is I'm working 9-hour days a lot of times during the week, but every other Friday, I end up getting a day off. So it's amazing, right? That's an extra 26 days a year. Tells you, gives you a little time to rejuvenate, have a 3-day weekend. So yesterday, I was really, really good because I know when you saw another shopping spree pop up, you thought, all these guys ever do is shop. They never get any projects done. Not the case. Yesterday was my Friday off. Actually, my favorite quilt store yesterday had Black Bag because they always do it the third Friday and Saturday of the month. I actually left our subdivision, got out on the main road, and went, you just can't do this, John. You've got way too many projects, way too much stuff. Don't spend the money. Turn around and go home. And I actually, for once, did that. I was so proud of myself. Fast forward 2 hours later, now I've got one of the neighbors calling, going, hey, why don't we go to lunch? I'll come down. We'll work on your long arm together, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, went to lunch with the neighbor. Next door is a different quilt shop that was also having a sale. And yes, John ended up finding a stack of fabric at $3 a yard. So even though I need no more fabric at the moment, I have more than enough projects to keep things going. When you find quilt quality fabric at $3 a yard, you're just going to make it happen. So as you know, we're into the mid-century. We love mid-century. This diamond pattern in the blue teals and the green with the brown background just really called out to me. It's not, I don't have any really patterns like this. I do have, I think, some other fabric that it will coordinate with. And I have not done really a lot in these brown tones. So as such, at $3 a yard yesterday, yes, I actually bought into Bolt. So because a lot of these, they were, it was around 2.5 yards left on the bolt. So I just went on bolt the whole bolt because, why not? It's $3 a yard. So anyways, that's one of the fabrics that I picked up. Have no idea what I'm going to do with it. It's going to go on the shelf for the time being. And now I haven't even shown Curtis all of this stash. This pink just kind of jumped out to me. It's just a fun summer pattern, right? In all the different pink tones. If you really look close, it almost looks like little ladybugs. In fact, it is a Robert Kaufman, Valerie Wells pattern called Ashton Road. So again, just really liked these colors. I've been talking about the fact that we're trying to finish up with Christmas projects and things like that so we can get over to do the probably start spring projects fairly soon. So again, this is just something that would really make a nice, just make a nice something. I don't know. I end up just buying fabric to buy fabric sometimes, I think. I do think this would really probably make a cute tote bag like we did earlier from, Lord, I wish I could remember names. But Icy Stars Quilting, we used her pattern to make a couple of the totes for July 4th. I think this would actually make a cute solid tote for that. And then they actually had this one Christmas fabric, and I just had to pick it up. It's in the, it's got the brown background, but it is looking that very mid-century type with the cabin, Christmas, all Christmas theme, but the A-frame cabin with the Christmas trees, with them going ice skating, with them doing all of that. This is Holiday on the Pond, and it's an Alexander Henry fabric. So again, it was just too cute not to pick this up. It is absolutely not colors that I would normally use for Christmas, especially with the brown background. But then again, it was like, well, maybe that's part of the problem. Sometimes I need to expand my thinking, expand my horizon. So as such, I did so yesterday and bought this yet additional Christmas fabric. I don't know if anything will be done with it this year because we already have so many projects on the books that I want to work on. But again, it was just a cute fabric. This I only got a yard and a half of, but you know, I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and they had the Jetsons. And how cute is that? My grandchildren at this point probably have no idea who the Jetsons are. And I have looked and not found what I would like, but I would really like to get some of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons for my grandkids. The fact that, I grew up with Scooby-Doo, so you can still find Scooby-Doo, but when it comes to the Jetsons and Speed Buggy and Jabberjaw and Josie and the Pussycats and all of those cartoons back from because nowadays kids wake up on Saturday morning to do whatever, I guess get back on mom and dad's iPhone because there's no cartoons anymore. And what's on Toon Network, I don't even understand. So that said, also bought this Floral Design. Again, Curtis is not big into flowers, but I liked this purplish, bluish background. And again, it was a nice spring fabric for for us to start projects on in another month or so, and it was just too cute not to pass up. I liked that it had the reds and pinks in it, and also had orange in it because it doesn't seem like you get a lot of orange, especially when you're mixing flowers and that kind of stuff. So as a result, I bought the end of bolt on that. So I got all they had of it. And when you're talking about getting 2-3 yards for under $10 and the new fabrics coming out, I don't know if you all have been to the quilt store lately, but if you all can afford to buy fabric that's not on sale, I am very happy for you and you're very fortunate. Most of what I'm seeing at the stores now is $13 a yard. I don't make that kind of money. I have an amazing job. I'm very happy for the benefits and what I have. I can't afford $13 a yard. But that said, also picked up this brown, this chocolate brown, and all this teal in that with the stripes. To me, it is very, very old-fashioned, very, it's a Lindsay Nelson. It's meant to be a Vera Bradley design. So, yes, I bought end of bolt on that, and I have tons and tons and tons of that. At some point, if you get to know me and you're around, or you just want to shoot an email and say, hey, could you send me some of this fabric? I may have this one for years to come, but I ended up just getting the end of bolt again because I think the end of bolt was about 3.5 yards or so, and this store is actually very generous. So if you're 3.5 yards, they give it to you for 3. If it's 4.25, you get 4. So they're very generous with their cuts. So that said, I just went on and bought the end of bolt. It was just easier and got me in and out of the store quicker because, as you can see, I had no problem finding fabric yesterday. And actually, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fabrics yesterday. I got all of this fabric with tax for under $40. It was like 39 something. So, I mean, you can't, it was just too good to walk by. So, it is what it is. At some point, you might start finding some of these fabric cuts either in kits that we put together or in either kits that we put together on the quilting guys, or maybe as part of our sew along or something that we're talking about doing. So, but we'll figure it out. if anything, we have lots of fabric now to choose from, and probably will end up with more before the end of the year. I'm trying to be really good because I want to go to the road to California, trying to save my money for there, but that's not happening. This is a 2018 flannel. I have not done anything with flannel, and just thought, okay, for $3 a yard, it's a cute flannel. I can probably do any and everything with this flannel because it is just cute, right? Just bright, colorful, all the different dots in it, all that kind of stuff. So I'll figure out what I want to do at some point. Have no idea, but I thought, at some point you're going to want to do something with flannel. I've got my serger that I can work with. Of course, I have every sewing machine imaginable anymore, so I'll figure out something. And I ended up getting the end of bolt on this one too because they only had a couple of yards left. So ended up doing the end of bolt on this one. If you have flannel projects that you've worked on that you like how they turned out, give me a drop a comment below for me. That would be really helpful because, like I said, I just haven't touched flannel. I don't know why. Not scared of it. I haven't felt the need. Part of it is maybe living in Arizona and it's 118 degrees and we don't tend to think about flannel out here maybe as much. But with that said, thanks for joining the shopping spree. Again, 7 more fabrics to go on the bookshelf. If I keep this pace up, we'll need another bookshelf soon. So we'll figure that out. Curtis grumbles every time I buy another bookshelf. So I'm trying to slow the roll just a little bit, but we'll see. But my name is John. You hit Guys Craft 2. You like what you hear today, you like what's going on, give me that thumbs up. Thumbs up means so much to us. We love each and every one of our subscribers. We're well over 200 now, on our way to 300. That means a lot to us. We've only been doing this a few months, and our channel's actually grown a lot faster than we ever anticipated. We hope probably in October, might be November, but we're talking about trying to start doing some lives and don't know what that's going to look like or what that means for us. But we'll get that figured out. But until next time, thanks for tuning in and happy crafting.